Hi, this is Ron Nutter. I'm the author of Are You Disaster Ready? The Natural Disaster Survival Series. Now, these are a series of books that I wrote from the time I spent as a volunteer with emergency management out of state and saw firsthand what could happen when folks weren't ready in an emergency. Now, an emergency can be everything from a prolonged power outage of more than 6 hours to one that I personally experienced as a result of an ice storm where I didn't have power for 6 days, and most of the county I was in was out for those 6 days, and it was a struggle at times to keep power up and running to the hospitals and nursing homes, which is where power has to be before really it can be anywhere else. What pushed me over to the edge of doing this video series, and we'll go into more detail in other videos, but there is as of the time of doing this video, which is in late July 2017, there's it's a commercial or a public service announcement talking about how ill prepared people are, and I'm sorry, the way it does it is demeaning to the people who are seeing it, and it assumes everybody is stupid. And folks, we're not. We are very intelligent. Sometimes we just don't know the details of certain things, and that's where, with the different books that I've written in this series, I'll walk you through what I've learned over the years. And there's always room for improvement. It's just a matter of figuring out what's going to work best for you. There's several areas to look at. There's communications. Okay, in an emergency, we're going to try to reach out to family and loved ones. Telephone lines, regular house phone, the landline is sometimes it's called, is going to be one of the first things to probably go. Cell phones may be following shortly. So there's other ways that you need to be prepared. If the disaster is going to be beyond several days, you may need to have an alternate source of food available, or know how to do some things on your own, such as making your own dried green beans or making your own potato chips, which is not a bad thing to do anyway. First aid is a growing thing to know how to do, because in an emergency, what resources are available are going to be concentrated on those in the most need, and unfortunately the nearest source of medical help may not be close to you. So knowing how to do some basic things, and I'm talking just beyond cuts and scrapes, but there's still a lot that you can do, and there's training available, there's all sorts of items available, and we'll be going over these in some of the other videos. We also talk about establishing your own emergency kit, whether it's for a 24-hour period of time, 48, 72, or possibly longer. There's all sorts of preparations to do, and then protecting your personal information, whether it's the deed to the house, the title to your vehicles. But please do not let this overwhelm you or scare you, because that's probably why a lot of people don't do preparations, because they get so overwhelmed. Take it one step at a time. That's why the 5 books that are currently in the series, and I'm looking at writing additional ones, will walk you through it step by step. And as long as you're doing something, you'll be better prepared than if you did nothing at all. So again, thank you for stopping by my YouTube channel. We'll be going over the books in detail and going over them page by page. If there's any questions you have, please get a hold of me, because I want to be able to help you, because if we help each other, then we're all much better off in the end. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to your thoughts on the videos that I'll have coming up.